Planet Dolan.
How many meteoroids hit Earth on a daily basis? What country dug the deepest hole on the planet just to prove that they could do it? From deep underground to high above the clouds, here are 15 of the craziest facts about our planet Earth. I'm Melissa, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 15. You'd never notice it in your normal life, but the Earth's rotation is slowing over time. It slows and speeds up in cycles of just a few milliseconds. You won't feel it, but geologists predict that the cycle will result in an uptick of damaging earthquakes in 2018. Number 14. About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, leaving only 29% for land. And of that 29%, about 1/3 is covered by desert, or about 10% of Earth's total surface. That may seem like a lot, but desert just means a place that doesn't get precipitation. The entire continent of Antarctica is a desert because it's too cold for snow to fall there. Number 13. Preliminary estimates of the Earth's core temperature had it around 5,000 degrees Celsius, but more advanced techniques, which involve subjecting a piece of iron to a huge amount of pressure, and also blasting it with lasers, have more accurately placed the Earth's core temperature at around 6,000 degrees, roughly the same temperature as the Sun. Number 12. The Atacama Desert in Chile gets an average of less than an inch of rain per year. But despite these arid conditions, more than 200 species of plant have been found to grow in the area. And if the area does get some rainfall, the entire area explodes into flowers for a short time, in a phenomenon known as Desierto Florido, or flowering desert. Number 11. Yellowstone National Park isn't just any old American landmark. It's an active supervolcano that collapsed in upon itself during its last eruption. It last erupted about 640 years ago, with an eruption 2,500 times stronger than the eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1980. The active volcanic activity continues today. The park's geysers and hot springs are evidence of it. Number 10. In the United States, multinational corporations are legally considered individual people. In India and New Zealand, rivers are considered people. Specifically, the Ganga and Yamuna rivers in India and the Wanganui River in New Zealand were granted the legal rights of a human person in response to an urgent need to reduce pollution in said rivers. Number 9. The International Space Station moves in low Earth orbit at a rate of about 17,000 miles per hour, and that means it orbits the Earth several times a day. In a single Earth day, the ISS astronauts see about 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets per day. That works out to about a sunrise every 90 minutes. Number 8. Every day, about 4 billion meteoroids fall to Earth. Most of them are minuscule and will burn up into nothing in the atmosphere before ever actually making contact with the ground. Only one meteorite impact has ever been verified by scientists as actually causing an injury. In 1954, an Alabama woman had an 8-pound meteorite crash through her roof, bounce off her radio, and hit her in the hip. Number 7. In addition to the billions of tiny meteoroids out there, the Earth is also surrounded by 22,000 pieces of man-made space junk. But of that 22,000 pieces, only about 5% are actually usable objects. The rest is literally junk. The debris field is growing all the time, to the point where it needs to be tracked to prevent collisions. Number 6. Historian Jeffrey Burton Russell put it best in 1997. With extraordinary few exceptions, no educated person in the history of Western civilization from the 3rd century BC onward believed that the Earth was flat. The ancient Greeks and Romans both came to scientific consensus, among their most educated, that the Earth was round. The perception that anyone popularly believed otherwise throughout human history is actually a fabrication in itself. That lie dates back to the 19th century, used to discredit religious scholars by making them appear ignorant and out of touch with reality. Number 5. Much of what lies in the ocean is a mystery to humans, but we know what the bottom of it looks like. Sort of. We have the main features of the ocean floor mapped up to a rough resolution, so we can see features larger than 5 kilometers in size. But how much of the ocean floor do we have mapped out in useful detail to detect, say, airplane wreckage? About 0.5%. Number 4. Deep in the Earth's mantle, there is a reservoir of water about 3 times the size of all of Earth's surface oceans combined. This discovery has caused scientists to rethink the origin of Earth's oceans. Initially, it was thought that water arrived on Earth's surface via an icy comet. Now, it seems plausible that water simply oozed up to the surface of the Earth over time. Number 3. The Cold War between the United States and the USSR resulted in technology races on a number of fronts. The space race and arms race are the two most publicized races, but both nations were also racing to see who could dig the furthest into Earth's crust. The result is the KOLA, super deep borehole, a hole 12 kilometers, or about 7.5 miles, deep in the Earth's crust. The hole mostly yielded nothing of note, except for some microscopic 2-billion-year-old fossilized plankton. Number 2. Earth's moon does more than just sit there and help light up the night sky. Without the moon's gravitational effect on the Earth's rotation, the Earth would spin much faster, and a day would only last about 6 to 8 hours, instead of 24. Also, the tides would be much smaller, and nighttime would be much darker. Number 1. Sure, the Earth is covered in about 71% water, but nearly all of that water is salt water, basically useless for human consumption. Only about 0.003% of water can actually be used as drinking water. The rest is either salty ocean water or too contaminated to be used.
Planet Dolan is now a video game. Play it as Dolan, Melissa, and the rest of the PD crew collecting shinies to unlock skins and power-ups. Download from the Android or iOS App Store and start racing today for free.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time.